Okay guys, for those of y'all that missed it today or need to know how to write compound formulas, there's 3 rules that you guys need to follow. So starting from the front, it must be written from left to right. What that's talking about is when you look at your periodic table, if it comes first over here on the left-hand side of the periodic table, it gets written first. So if you have hydrogen here and then oxygen here, it's always going to be written H2O because it comes first on the left side versus the right side of the periodic table, okay? Next one. The number of atoms in each element, they are called subscripts. So what a subscript is you have hydrogen and then you have a number. That number 2 is a subscript. It's always going to be down below it. That's how many of that individual element there are. Now, when we have number 3, it says when only one atom of a certain element is present, the subscript is left off. So we know that there is one oxygen, but you do not have to write that there, okay? So I have a couple examples written down that I'm gonna go through. So if we have sulfur and sodium, okay? On this, we have sulfur, which is S, and we know when we look on here, it is going to be on the right-hand side of the periodic table. So we're gonna write an R right below it, okay? We also have the atomic number is 16. I want you to also write that down next to it as well, or right down below it. Oops, that's a 12. We're writing 16. Next one is sodium. When we look over here, we have sodium. Sodium is going to be Na. So this is on the left-hand side. So we have sodium, Na, and we know that we have 2 of sodium. So that is going to be this bottom one here. That is our subscript. So we have 2 of sodium. We know that because we look at our subscript. Now this is on the left-hand side, and we know that my atomic number is going to be 11, okay? That's gonna be important later on, but I want you guys to get into a habit of doing that now. So when we're looking at the periodic table, I'm gonna set this down. So we have our periodic table, we have sodium on this side, and we have sulfur on the right-hand side. So the way this is gonna get written is we're gonna flip it around to make sure it's written correctly. So our answer for this compound is going to be Na, subscript of 2, and then we have sulfur. So that is our final answer, okay? Same thing over here. We have our fluorine, which is F. Atomic number is 9, and it's located on the right-hand side. Aluminum, Al. Aluminum is 13, and it's also on the right-hand side. Now, these are both on the right-hand side. Which one do you hit first? Aluminum, and then you hit the fluorine. So we are going to be AlF3. And that's it. So we just swap them around to make sure that we are writing from left to right. And that's it.